Have you ever asked yourself, why did this person suddenly leave my life? Maybe it was a friend you thought would always be there, a relationship you prayed would last forever, or even someone in ministry who walked away without warning. It hurts, confuses you, and sometimes you wonder, God, why would you allow this? But listen carefully. Sometimes it is not the enemy breaking things apart. Sometimes it is God removing someone you cannot carry into your destiny. It's not rejection, it's protection. It's not punishment, it's preparation. Today, I want to share 7 powerful signs that God may be trying to remove someone from your life. And as you listen, I believe the Holy Spirit will give you clarity, courage, and peace. 1. Constant strife and confusion. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion but of peace. If every conversation turns into an argument, if their presence always drains your peace, that's not the Spirit of God. Strife is a spiritual distraction. It keeps your heart unsettled and your eyes off God. Think of Samson and Delilah. Samson was anointed, but every time Delilah appeared, there was confusion, deception, and danger. Sometimes the constant conflict is God whispering, "My child, this is not my will." 2. They pull you away from God. 1 Corinthians 15 verse 33. Bad company corrupts good morals. Have you noticed your prayer life weakening? Your fire for worship growing cold? Maybe you once stood strong in holiness, but their influence keeps pulling you back into compromise. Friend, anyone who constantly weakens your faith may not be sent by God. A true companion will stir your hunger for righteousness, not drown it. 3. You outgrow their season. Genesis 13. Abraham and Lot could no longer walk together. Abraham loved Lot. He cared for him deeply. But there came a time when their paths had to separate because God's assignment for Abraham was too great to stay tied down in conflict. Some people were right for your past, but they cannot go with you into your future. Not because they're evil, but because your assignment has shifted. Don't fight to hold what God is trying to release. 4. No peace in your spirit. Colossians 3 verse 15. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. Sometimes you can't explain it. Nothing obvious happened. They didn't betray you. They didn't lie. Yet every time you pray about them, you feel a heaviness. No peace. That unease you feel is not random. It's the Holy Spirit warning you. Peace is the umpire of your spirit. And when peace is absent, God may be saying, "Step away." 5. Their fruit contradicts their words. Matthew 7 verse 16. By their fruits you will know them. They may say, "I love God. I'm for you. I'll never leave." But watch their fruit. Do their actions line up with their words? Do they walk in holiness? Do they show integrity? Judas walked with Jesus, spoke like a disciple, but his fruit revealed his heart. Friend, don't be deceived by words. God is showing you the fruit. 6. They discourage your purpose. Every time you share your dream, they laugh. Every time you talk about what God put in your heart, they dismiss it. Instead of fueling your fire, they pour water on it. David's wife, Michal, mocked him when he danced before the Lord. Job's friends misjudged him when he was in pain. Don't be surprised when some voices rise only to belittle what God is birthing in you. If they constantly kill your passion, maybe they're not meant to walk with you into your purpose. 7. God removes them supernaturally. Sometimes you don't even have to do anything. They simply drift away. They stop calling. Opportunities vanish. Circumstances force a separation. It hurts, but remember, Judas walked out of the room, and Jesus didn't chase him. Some departures are divine, and some losses are actually God's way of protecting you. Child of God, I know letting go is painful. It feels like tearing apart a piece of your heart. But hear me, God never subtracts without the intention of adding. He never removes without preparing something greater. You may not understand it now, but one day you'll look back and say, Lord, thank you for closing that door. Thank you for removing that relationship. If they had stayed, I would not be where I am today. So today, surrender. Trust His wisdom more than your emotions. Believe that if God asked you to release it, He has something better waiting. If this message spoke to your heart, take a moment right now to pray. Lord, give me the courage to obey you, even when it hurts. And before you leave, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today, because somebody's healing may come through this very message. You are blessed.